Hello.
Hi.
Magneto. My name is Nell.
Hey, Andy.
It's my beautiful wife. Yo.
Hubby Wubby.
Yeah. I had an idea a couple of weeks back about doing a birth card stream. The way that works is if you all want to, you gotta give your birth day and your birth month. And based on that, I'll give you guys what your purpose is in this life.
Yeah.
What you should be working upon. Yeah. You don't have to give your birth year because I do know the security reasons basically.
Yeah.
That you don't want to give away the birth year. So just give your birthday and birth month, and I will pull out of the major arcana for you guys. That's how it goes, and that is what you should be working upon in this life. What you should try to achieve. Yeah.
First check audio, okay?
Is the audio working right?
Can you guys hear us okay?
Let us know. Iman, Preeti, Muni.
Hey guys.
Yes, the audio's working.
Awesome.
Good. Yeah, you can tell right
We're excited
as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just a little on the low side, it looks like.
Could be, but they're hearing just fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So, the first one to give us birthday and birth month. Yep. We'll do a reading. I'll pull cards and see what your mission is.
Yeah, this is a little different than what we've done before.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing a tea leaf card for you. And we were going to talk about the planets, right, that's going on right now for just a minute. Yesterday, and today's the 3/3 portal, by the way. So a lot of big energy happening through March. They gave me a card of things easing in April back, about a month ago. But the planetary alignments are really interesting because we've got the Mars and Venus together in Capricorn. And they met up with Anubis, who weighs hearts against a feather, yesterday, Pluto in Capricorn. And now they're traveling. This is the portal day. So they're exiting past Pluto now and heading towards Aquarius. And I see Capricorn representing hell for them, because Venus went retrograde in Capricorn. And now they're marching towards Aquarius, which is heaven. Anyway, they enter on the 6th. So, but the energy is going to be interesting to see. But today's the 3/3 portal. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday. New moon in Pisces. And Venus and Mars hand in hand met up with Anubis, Pluto. So, interesting energy. But today's the portal. So to me, that means they passed the weighing of the heart against a feather yesterday. And now they're moving onwards towards heaven. Anyway.
Okay.
So, who's first up?
I already pulled, and it was Bethany Pollock. Yup. Hope you are still there. Probably is. Yeah. I will do pull the cards right here, and she is going to give you a tea leaf card. Yup.
And it's Bethany who?
Pollock. Bethany Pollock.
Pollock. And What is her birthday?
I'll shoot it right here.
What is it?
April 7th.
Ooh, cool.
So
So that's coming around, Aries season.
4 and 7. So, what is your goal in life?
Ooh, there's the card.
So first
representing Aries. Boom.
This is a card for you.
Aries Taurus.
This is really setting an example by your thoughts, speech, and behavior for other people to follow. Basically, being a good king, right? Doing the right thing so that other people would follow you in life. Yeah. This is all about mastering yourself.
Yeah.
Miss Bethany. Mastering yourself. Not ruling anybody else. Mastering yourself. Setting an example. Yeah. Doing the right thing in life. Yeah. I know this does not exist in this world right now. A good king or ruler, it just cannot be. It just does not exist. But that's how it's symbolically represented in the tarot. Yeah. Ruling the self so other people would follow. So that is one mission for you. A lesson that you must learn in this life. And everybody else. Yeah. But it seems like, based on your birthday, that this is something you must work upon and master too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ruling the self so other people would follow. Basically, inspire other people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the second card is the number 7, right? Yeah. Was it 7? Yeah, it was 7. So, what this is, see these two sphinxes? This is masculine and feminine energies within yourself, right? Makes a lot of sense with this because this is mastering the self. This is mastering the feminine and masculine energies inside of you, and then driving your will towards, basically ruling the self. Yeah, willpower, driving the will. Yeah, it's setting your goal in life and doing the right thing with these energies, combined energies. Go for it. Yeah, it's mastering. Again, comes to mastering your inaction. Yeah. I don't want to blame you or anything like that or call you out, but this is conquering laziness. I'm not saying that you're lazy, okay? But this is definitely, combining the masculine and feminine energies inside of you and going forward with it. Yeah. Pretty hefty.
Or conquering procrastination, possibly.
Yeah, that's a better word for it.
Yeah.
Procrastination. Everybody got this. I have this. Other people have this too.
Yeah.
So don't blame or beat yourself down too much. But it's really,
we all do it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a time and place for everything in life, right? We all need downtime. But if you only dwell in downtime in your life, just living for yourself and not caring about anybody else, you may not get far in this life. Yeah. Just saying. Driving will, conquering the self. Okay, I'm gonna leave it with that. That's pretty powerful.
And a tea leaf for you.
Yeah.
I got something interesting. You got the ant. And that is work, achievement, and success. Emperor card and chariot together, yeah, that is definitely equal to that card. And I'm going to read from the book for you real quick. Work, achievement, success. An industrious ant. Do me a favor and grab me my glasses. I should have grabbed them before. Sorry, sweetie. Yeah. My geek glasses. Thank you. Yeah. All right, here we go. I don't know why, but I could read it just fine a minute ago, and now I can't. So here we go. Work, achievement, success. An industrious ant carries a leaf as large as itself. It looks neither left nor right, completely absorbed in its task of carrying the leaf as quickly as possible to its nest. The ant signifies that you will have achievements and success, but you will have to work hard for them. An Aries thing, definitely. If you are not prepared to exert the necessary effort, which is the Chariot card, then achievements and success will not be forthcoming. Okay? So those cards line up totally with that card. 100. Yep. Wow. That was pretty profound. That was Bethany, right?
Yep.
Awesome. I hope that helps you, Bethany.
Yeah, this
You're
is
very welcome.
Guiding in life. Like when I look at my birth cards, it explains some qualities that I have, but it also explains what I should be working upon. Yeah. It exposes my lesser qualities as well. Yeah. So I think it would do that same for you guys too. Yeah. Bye. There you go. You are very welcome. You're welcome. Work upon the self. Yeah. Knowing the real difference between right and wrong. And acting upon it too. Yeah. So next one is it's gonna be Mooney. Are you still there, Mooney? I bet you are. Yeah. January 14th. Yep, I saw that. So what do we got? Yeah. This is all about as above, so below, as within, so without, right? Yeah. This is again, it's kind of like that willpower card that I just pulled. This staff, see what he's holding? He has also mastered himself, and therefore he can wield all these reality. This is basically reality in life, right? These are all the elements: mental, emotional, physical, and will, right? He manifests in this world, not just by saying anything, not just saying a prayer and it will magically be so. No, he has mastered himself, and therefore he's mastering his life. Yeah. And he's in tune with nature as well. He knows the forces of nature, and he truly knows himself too. I feel that is represented by the infinity symbol above his head. He knows that he's infinite, and you are infinite, right? If you believe that or not, trust you are. You are infinite. So this might already be the case for you. Maybe you are already a master of yourself, right? Maybe you already are the magician. Maybe you're already doing the right thing in life and tune with nature. Maybe not. I am not you. But if not, perhaps you should work upon this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. As within, so without. It's also very much realizing what this world really is. Yeah. If you, I'm not saying that you are, but if you are messed up on the inside, well, that's your answer on why this world is so messed up on the outside, right? Yeah. As within, so without. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That should give you an answer on that. Second card for you. Temperance, all about living in harmony. Yeah, this is very much intertwined because in tune with nature, right? Yeah, tune with nature. To me, this is very much a peace card. Yeah, having one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot in the real world. Yeah, you cannot be in one, right? You have to be in both of them. If you're all up in this 3D world, that's not going to lead to any good things. No. But if you're all in the spiritual world, that is not good either. You must be at both. Both. Yeah. And that may lead to peace for all, because that's what this card represents. Yeah. It also represents Trinity to me. What is a Trinity? Well, combining again masculine and feminine energies, and that gives birth to a child, right? Usually that child is a male child, which is action in the world. So it's kind of like thoughts and emotions, action. Yeah. That may be a thing that you need to work upon. Yeah. So, and being in tune with nature, he or she is wielding nature. She knows all the laws, right? Or he knows all the laws. So perhaps that's something you must learn too. Universal law. Yeah. Google it. Yeah. Yeah. Natural law. Yeah. God's law. It's got all kinds of names.
Cosmic law.
Cosmic law. Yeah. Not man's law. No. That is a fallacy. So, yeah. Here you go, Miss Mooney. Write it down or whatever, or play it back later on. But that's something you must work upon. All right.
And
you
your tea leaf is the stork.
Wow. Didn't we see one yesterday?
That was a type of crane, a heron.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
A blue heron we saw yesterday. And an owl. Yeah. It was Ash Wednesday, so we visited Ash Cave. And it was funny because the tarot readers were all pulling owls out of in the readings. And sure enough, just as we pulled up, an owl flew right over the cave we were going to. But right before that, we saw a blue heron, which, and it was out in the open, completely exposed, which is not very much like them. And they're very, they try to stay away from everything else. They're very shy. And so it just being out right there with our car right there and everything, yeah, that was very strange. But yeah, stork. I shall read from the book for you. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. A stork is perched on a new nest it is building. That's the Magician card. Manifestation. The stork takes great care as it inserts each stick into the nest, making sure it is in just the right place to make the nest as stable and secure as possible. The Temperance card, that alchemy going on, mixing hope and faith. This card signifies that you will have news of a birth or a new business opportunity. If news does not involve you personally, then it will involve someone close to you. Interesting.
Great possibilities.
Yeah. Absolutely. How you guys doing?
Yeah, Banshee, that's your daughter.
Hey.
Not really.
My ethereal daughter.
Yeah.
So good to see all of you.
Asia Nicole, wow. It's been a long time. Wow. Yeah.
Very good to see all of you. I know a lot of you have been through with Venus retrograde in Capricorn. I know it's been rough on the collective. Hang tough. We got through Anubis and we're moving into Aquarius. So hang tight. It gets better.
Okay, Iman or Marky, are you still there?
Iman!
Rupali, how you doing?
Rupali.
I'm doing good. There you go. 1811. Let's see what you got.
1118. Iman.
Yeah, this is a birth card stream. It's based on your birthday and birth month, not the year, right? And based on that, I will.
Scorpio. I believe. Close to the cusp of Sagittarius. Oh, when they had a card just fly out of there. I wasn't even trying to get one. But one came out. Oh, okay.
Okay, Iman, I got 18, and now I get the 11th card.
We've all been jumping through the hoops, haven't we?
Oh. It's going to be a major lesson for you, Iman or Marky.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. That's the one I got.
Okay.
And it popped out. It wasn't waiting for me to pick it out. No.
So, I got your cards here. First card out for you. The Moon card. It may be, well, I'm pretty sure it is. Most people are in the states of consciousness, right? Moving out of the animalistic. Yeah. It's not your fault, not really. No, it's just our culture, our environment, right? This is all about, to me, when I see these cards, yeah, the me mentality. It feels like you must get out of that. I'm not blaming you or whatever.
I see.
But it's like getting out of the animalistic, right? We're barking at the moon. It's like illusionary, right? Perhaps you have taken the wrong path in spirituality or in life or both. It may be time for you to realize that you are not an animal. And if you are kind of selfish, I'm not blaming you, okay? Just don't get me wrong. But if that is the case, if you only think about yourself and not anybody else, it may be time for you to work on this.
Coming into balance between your domestic and your your wild side. Because Scorpios can be wild childs. Yeah, they can.
This card is very much that on living on response, basically the fight or flight, right? Yeah, finding a balance within that.
Yeah, especially with that card.
Yeah. This is a reminder for you and for everybody watching this. Your actions and or inactions have a huge effect on this planet. Yeah, no matter how insignificant it is. Yeah, because this is like wielding the sword of truth. We were talking about that yesterday. You're weighing hard against the feather, right? Yeah. Aside from this, I would look up, Google, the Ten Commandments, right? Don't look at that. Look at the commandments of Ma'at. Ma'at. That's a Egyptian.
M-A-A-T.
Yeah, Egyptian goddess. Go check that out.
Look at those commandments.
Yeah, look at those. There's like 42 commandments. Yeah. And if you're to live according to those, then you are perfectly in balance.
Yeah, we were talking about the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the triangle. And the bottom of the triangle is foundation. And then the two tips are two swords.
Truth.
Of truth. That complete the triangle.
Yeah. And so if one is not standing in truth, or bring the other one down, which is truth, then you are not completing it. That's basically the representation of it.
Yeah, and you see Lady Justice here. She has that sword of truth, fairness, energy, balance, a balance between your domestic and your wild side.
Yeah.
And all this, see the Krabby Patties down here? That's why I call it Krabby Patties in the water. That's definitely you, and that's your path. Walking between those pillars with that energy, balance. That's your little road, little Krabby Patties, working your way up to that mountain. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. What'd you get but the mountain? That's the card you got, was the mountain.
It's God focus?
No, it wants to focus on us more. But I shall read it. Major challenge to overcome. A mountain, bleak and forbidding, rises directly in the queerest path. It offers no easy way around it or over it. There are suggestions of possible routes on the mountainside, but no single one is clearly the right one. The symbol indicates there is a major challenge you must face or deal with. It would be futile to try to avoid it or go around it, as no single way to deal with the problem has been indicated. You must be very careful of the path you choose, making sure it's the right one. So, because of that, check with your inner self what feels right, what is justice, fair, right? What feels right, what feels fair for you and the challenge, right? Anyway, I hope you like that.
It's not just feeling what's right for you. It's feeling what's right for everybody.
Yeah.
It's feeling, oh, if I support this system, is it going to work out for the better for everybody? Or is it going to work out not so good for everybody? That's not an easy feat. It's very, very difficult. But check out those rules, Matt. Yeah, that will get you on a right path.
Oh, and by the way, guys, if you need a reading, want to purchase a reading, the information's in the description box, okay? So just follow the directions there. It'll take you step by step what to do, okay?
If you want to support our endeavors, that'd be awesome. But all right, let's see. Rupali, how you doing? Samuel, how are you?
Oh, hi, Samuel.
Made me feel unworthy of doing things because everything is forbidden. Yeah, this is your culture. I feel your culture. Not to be disrespectful, but it's kind of like a computer input, right? If you've been programmed with nothing but lies and forbidden stuff, what's your output gonna be in life? You know? Yeah, it may be time for you to.
Unfortunately, we were all lied to.
Yeah,
all of us. We all grew up in cultures, various, no matter what they are, where we were lied to, 100%.
Oh yeah.
So we're all overcoming that mountain.
I've been basically raised to believe that we're just meat sacks, basically in a scientific belief, right?
Yeah.
And that is wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
There is an element to it that is true, but yeah, on the spiritual side, almost none of it. So, okay, let's continue. Thank you for joining us, Miss. It was
Iman.
Iman, yeah. Let's see if we can track back. Lipika today. Are you still there?
What was the date?
Lipia. 18/8. 18/8.
August 18th.
Yep.
Leo. Or almost a Leo, not quite.
Okay. Let's see.
There they are.
18/8. There's the 8. Awesome cards. Let's get the 18. Yep. Again.
There it is.
So, Miss Lipica, you. It's gonna be for you. First card out, the Strength card. Yo. This card is all about overcoming difficulties in life, right? Well, it's a characteristic that you perhaps should work on. Maybe you already have this within you, but this is all about bravery. Yeah. It's looking the evil in the eyes and say, like, bring it on. I'm ready to die for this. That kind of energy. Yeah. Again, this image represents very much in tune with nature, right? That represents here the stuff she has on her head. She knows she's infinite, right? Trust you are. Yeah, this life is not the only life that you live. And if you have that belief, it's not really belief, it's confirmed. But if you absolutely know this, then you are able to look evil in the eye and say, like, no. Yeah. Maybe something you have to work upon in this life. Strength, bravery. Ooh. Really awesome card to have. Yeah. Speaking out against evil. Yeah. I had this quote on my Facebook. It's called "The fear of death is the beginning of slavery." Let that sink in. That's very much what this card is talking about. Yeah. Don't you agree?
Well, yeah.
Second card, yes, again, the Moon card, just getting out of the animalistic in life. Yeah. This is base consciousness, right? Not saying that you are, but it might be. But I can guarantee you 99, well, let's say maybe 98% of the planet is in this type of consciousness. Yeah. If you look around you, well, I don't recommend you looking at the news, right? But if you look at the environments like nature and all that stuff, everything is going absolutely downhill fast, real fast. Well, those are the consequences of people living in this state, thinking about themselves, only living in the here and now, not thinking about future generations. Yeah, base consciousness. This may be something you may want to work upon as well. And this may be big or small, right? But just so you know, every action or inaction has a major effect on this planet. You can kind of look at it as, I'll give you an example. The neighbor's house burned down, right? Yeah. And but you saw who did it, right? Somebody lit a fire to that house, and you watch him walk out of that house and run away. Are you going to do something about it? Are you going to call the cops? Or are you going to stop him physically? If you are able to stop him. Yeah. Because if you don't stop him, while you're able to stop him, that person might start new fires around town. See what I'm saying? Everything you do and or don't do has a big effect on this planet. And it seems like humans do not understand this. You must work upon this, according to the tarot. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna leave
those up.
Okay.
Leave those up. Leave those up in the air.
I'm sweating.
Wait till you see your tea leaf. Dog barking. There's some howling at the moon right there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Dog barking.
Pop Smoke. Been a long time, dude.
Hey.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Hope your career is going well. I remember you were a rapper. I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready for this?
This is still for
This also feels like interruptions and irritations and having, dogs barking, irritations, interruptions, but you using love and compassion to overcome those things, those obstacles, obstacle course up the center there. You're like that Krabby Patty that we had earlier, trying to make your way up that path. It's interesting because the card that was on the other side of the cut happened to be another mountain card, but it was a mountain pathway. Yeah. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. A dog is barking in an earnest expression on its face, trying to attract the attention of you. You should pay heed. This card signifies that a friend or relative will give you some advice. It is important that you pay attention to what the person has to say and do not dismiss it being of no consequence. Perhaps it was what you were just told.
Yep.
About these.
Sounds like it.
Could be. Anyway.
Those line up really hard with those.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Of course it lines up because we are who we are.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I hope you do something with this information. All of you guys watching this. This is not just cookie cutter for one person, but the tarot is for all. It represents the whole universe. And guess what? You are part of the universe. You are the universe. Ain't that neat? I think that's neat. But yeah.
Yeah, our energies are all interconnected. Mm-hmm. Everything's connected.
All is one. Yes. But yes, we are still individuals creating this reality. It's kind of like if people have like a big bath, right? And every person brings their bucket of water. And based on their behavior, the water is going to be pure water or mud, right? And no matter what it is, they pour it all into that huge container. And that huge container is our reality. You are part of this reality, believe it or not. Your actions have consequences. Yeah. All right, let's try to continue. Joel. Let's try to get these sorted out a little bit. This was 18. This one is 8. Wow, I'm messing this up big time. 8. All right.
Yeah, you could keep on a little fan.
Oh, you're welcome, Le Pika.
Very welcome.
Let's see.
What's next?
Sahu. No, first was Lose Love. Are you still there?
What was the date? Scroll back.
Lose Love.
November 29th.
Yeah. Let's see if they're still there. Lose Love. You still there? Just wait a second. There you are.
They're an 11-11.
Yes.
You're 11-11
Mm-hmm.
because 29 doesn't exist in the major arcana. So you add those two numbers together, it's 11. 2 and 9. You're 11-11. Interesting. We had that number today, didn't we?
29 is 11.
We keep getting all kinds of, yeah.
Wow. So what I will do is I'm going to combine yet another one. Yeah. That's how it works. 2 and 9 equals 11, right? And the other 11, I'm going to combine those.
1 and 1 is 2.
2. Yep, exactly. That's how it should go. So,
two's a really good card.
Really, really good card.
Yeah.
And the 11 cards. There's this one. Yeah. So, Miss, I believe you're a Miss. Who's love? Yeah. Boink. There you go. It's one of your birth cards. You doing right action in this world. That's what this represents. Yeah. Knowing everything that is good in this world, but also knowing what is not good in this world. That's why there's the Egyptian symbology of having the sun, having the light, which is represented by truth, right? Knowing, no matter how ugly it is, knowing everything, that's a big word, but how the world works, right? All the good stuff, but you also see the moon here at her feet. Now in the Egyptian tarot, where this is where tarot comes from, it's represented by, it's a symbology that represents you must trample the moon, which is represented by, as we saw in earlier readings for other people, animalistic behavior. So this is a calling for you to rise above that. Not just for yourself, right? But this is yet again setting an example. Yeah. I know it's a feminine quality. It's within yourself, right? Internal. But you must bring that into reality. Yeah. So other people can see that too. And she knows all the laws, right? That's what this book is all about. This Torah. Terra is the original goddess name. She knows all the laws of nature. Yeah. What we talked about, cause and consequence, right? That's a huge one, right? She also has the tree of life in the background. So she will know where everything, how everything is going, right? Yeah. Like I said before, if you look at the world right now, it ain't good. We're at the moon. Well, the left-hand path. Google it. We're at the left-hand path. Yeah. Yeah. This world is not heading in the best direction. So, what does this mean for you? Well, you must inspire other people. Yeah, by doing the right thing. The major thing what this represents is the feminine quality. What is a feminine quality? Well, care. Care. That is the core generative principle. If you do not care about anything, then nothing happens unless you're forced to do so. Yeah. It feels like you must develop a care to do in the trash.
Can you let me out? Just a moment, guys. He'll talk to you while I go look.
So, setting an example, knowing all the laws in nature, all the good stuff that goes on in this world, all the bad stuff too. Yeah. I said it a few readings ago. You cannot get rid of the darkness without taking in the light. Yeah. I would look at history. Yeah. History books. Just how this planet, from a, I don't know, political point of view, how it really works, how wars work. Yeah. Then you will come to realize that this world is being influenced by only
Our trash can's missing. The
Really?
green one.
the trash can or the barrel.
The barrel.
I see it standing right there.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just at the wrong angle. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gone. But didn't you hear that? It sounded just like that being moved.
It was trash.
That was weird.
Company.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Careful.
Yes.
So
We've had things stolen right from our backyard in broad daylight. So, yes. Sorry.
You good. Cool. Yeah, I
Had to go
can't
look.
remember where I was, but yeah. I'm gonna leave it with that with this card. I got interrupted by circumstances here, so no biggie. Second card, yes, again, Justice card. That seems to come out a lot for you guys. Yo. Again, knowing every action and or inaction has an effect. You live in a world that other people have created by their bad choices in life. This is not all people's fault. According to our research, we reincarnate on this planet, and supposedly we supposed to keep those memories, but we do not. We have to start over every time we reincarnate. Yeah, this is a prison planet. Yeah. So if we learn this lesson in this life, and we can carry it on, then eventually this planet would be a paradise. But they don't want that. No, they want suffer. They want to rule this prison, yeah, by keeping us in ignorance. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Cause and consequence. Yeah. Universal law. Yeah. You cannot escape that law. No. It's kind of like throwing the ball in the air and you wanting to having the ball remain in the air. It doesn't work like that. No, reality does not work like that. You know, it will fall down or back into your hands. Understand this law. Yeah. Okay, that's something you should be working on.
I also feel like you're probably highly intuitive and you have a good sense of what's right and wrong, fairness energy. Some of us can be very black and white about that. So be careful not to use your intuition when judging others. Try not to see everything quite black and white. Okay. Interesting, because your stuff got interrupted by me going to check and thinking that our burn barrel was missing. Interesting, right? Because I heard what sounded like that barrel getting rolled. That's why I went and looked. It was there the whole time, but from the angle I was looking, I didn't see it. So the angle, everything that happens during the readings means something too. Keep that in mind. Use your intuition.
Cause and consequence.
Yeah. Anyway, the card you got was barrel. Burn barrel, right? Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. An empty barrel lies discarded on the ground under a tree. Interesting, because our barrel is not discarded on the ground, but on the ground under a tree. Dead leaves from the tree cover the ground around the barrel. The empty barrel indicates that you are dissatisfied with some aspect of your life, or maybe aspects of life in general. It's like when I see trash on the ground or people throwing trash out their windows from their car, you know, their fast food sacks or whatever. I just, oh, wow.
Those are the ones in the moon card energy. Yeah.
This could be something you are in denial about, as you cannot or do not want to change your life at the moment. So feeling apathy or just too comfortable, maybe. It is important that you examine the various aspects of your life and take steps to improve the area you consider lacking. Okay. Anyway, it's interesting that the whole barrel thing came up and you got the barrel card and oh, synchronicity.
Syncing it up.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I hope you enjoy that and
Wow.
try to follow this advice.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're welcome.
Let's see.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I was like, is that? So I went to look. I couldn't see it.
There's Samuel. Mr. Pop Smoke. Oh, they're not giving any birthdays anymore. So, if anybody's still here, if you didn't receive Queen Famous, how you doing?
Hi.
If you didn't receive a reading yet, and just pop in your birthday and birth month. Don't need the year. You can get a reading.
Just a month and the day. There we go. At 10/1.
Yeah.
October the 1st.
10/1, huh? It's 10.
Mm-hmm. The one's here.
Oh, you were right.
What an amazing combo.
Here's 10. Yo. Now that's kind of interesting. This goes for everybody. Yeah. It says the wheel of fortune, right? Yeah, it's Agent Nicole. So this is something you must work upon and or realize in life. Yeah. This is basically choosing a path. Yeah. This is not in a forecasting, future forecasting. No, this is guidance, right? This is also called Wheel of Ignorance. Yeah. Are you going to choose truth? Are you going to choose wisdom? Or are you going to choose trivialities in life? Things that hold you back. The choice is yours. Really. Yeah. See the serpent? That's represented by wisdom. And this jackal. Came across some study that in ancient Egyptian, it's the guardian of the afterlife, basically when you die. Yeah. Which one's going to be? Is it going to be truth or base consciousness? Yeah. It's up to you. You must make this choice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's up to you. And that's the guardian, right? If you choose truth, then it's not going to be an easy path because the truth is horrible. It really is. On this planet, it really is. But you must transcend it. Yeah. Yeah. How? By your second birth card. Yeah. Just come to know everything that is to be known, right? And then Doing shadow work, basically, that's where it starts. I mean, the choice is yours, but if you choose truth, right, knowing true right over wrong action, and then you must really look at yourself, like literally in the mirror, and evaluate yourself. Have you, in the past, up till now, chosen right or wrong, vice versa? And really come to terms with yourself. Yeah. And moving, doing that shadow work, and then transcend it, and then doing the right thing, wielding nature, wielding the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. Which feminine is all about care, right? Masculine is all about action in this world, right? And in doing so, you will wield your reality for the better, and not just for you, but for your whole environment, everything that comes into contact with you. It's also, again, being in tune with the laws of nature. That's what all this roses and all this stuff is about. Well, it has multiple meanings, but yeah. So the choice is really you. I'd say truth, but it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard path. You're gonna have to read. You're gonna have to look at videos. You're gonna have to read as much as you can, soaking up information. Yeah, and this may bring you down. And this goes out for everybody. I'd say a good place to start is Michael Tessarion. Yeah, don't take everything as truth what he says, but if even 10% is true of what he says about human history, that's already enough. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Trust. Yeah, and it goes back to the physiology, how we work, how we have our fears and all that. Yeah, it's a very good place to start. Michael Tessarion. Go check him out. Just listen to his videos, and he's been a researcher for years and years and years into human behavior and why we do the things that we do.
What an interesting combo. Manifest destiny.
Mm-hmm.
That's what those are together. Manifest destiny. Yeah. Fantastic cards to have together.
There you go.
And your tea leaf. You got a really good one. My husband got the same card right before we streamed. Lily. Spiritual love. A beautiful white lily fills you and your heart and mind with spiritual love, divine and pure. Now it's time for you to share this love with your fellow man. Manifest destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Share that love with your fellow man. Mm-hmm. Nice. That is really awesome. Manifest destiny. What an amazing pair of cards to get.
It's up to you. It really is. So, let's see if we get Ginny. Ginny.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, Asia. Let's see. David Moreno, how you doing? Let's see. Ginny. August 1st.
Okay. 8-1.
Yeah, Robert, you can leave your birthday and birth month. And we don't have a lot of time left, though, because we have other things we need to get to. But we'll try. Right? I think we're going to do 2 more, and that should be it. Yeah. But Ginny, August 1st. There's a lot of repeating cards. Pretty awesome, though. So, here you go. August. Card number 8. You. Bravery, right? We talked about this like 30 minutes ago. Very much standing firm in your 2 shoes. You. Knowing that you are infinite. Yeah. Being very brave in life. Not whimpering in the corner when they're beating on you. Yeah. Knowing that you are an infinite being. Yeah. And in doing so, then you come to realize that, yeah, this is nothing, you know? Well, of course it is something, but overcoming difficulties in life, maybe that's something you have to work upon, or you already embody this, because you are a Leo, I presume. Yeah, being very brave in life. If you're already doing this, keep it up. Yet again, card of very much in tune, being in tune with nature, the forces of nature. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome. Next one for you, Jen. Yule. Again, as above, so below, right? How crappy you feel on the inside, the outside's gonna be a reflection of that, right? And coming to realize that everybody has this going on. I'm not saying that everybody's crappy, but if everybody just lives for themselves in this world, right? Then you get the world that we are living in right now. And this world could be an absolute paradise, but it is not. Yeah. You must come to realize why that is. Everybody here in the stream, well, everybody on the planet, it all boils down to our own personal behavior. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is being a master of yourself, right? So this may be a message for you personal. Mastering yourself. Recognizing how your brain really works, how you react to certain impulses, right? Yeah. Basically striking a balance between the left brain and the right brain. Yeah. All about caring, feminine aspects of you, and then masculine, taking action in the world, right? And if you truly have an harmonious fusing of these 2 energies in yourself, the only thing that can come out of you is right action in the world. Yeah.
Strong manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love and compassion manifest.
Mm-hmm. Manifest your reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what this is all about. All these cups, right? Tools, thoughts, emotions, actions, and resources. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seems like you must come to realize this, that you have a huge effect on this planet. Believe it or not, still doesn't make it untrue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fusing your masculine and feminine energies and being very brave in doing so. No matter what your family says. If they don't agree, oh, so be it. I'm still going to do what I need to do the right thing. Yeah.
Interesting card that you got. You got Peacock. Beware of great pride. A vain peacock struts along, his tail feathers spread out, displayed for all the world to see. This card not only warns you against self-aggrandizement, yeah.
I've never heard of that word.
Boasting. But also against glorifying your accomplishments. You should also be aware of others who puff themselves up with self-importance. Because true strength is gotten by love and compassion. That will help you manifest
It's his favorite.
your path, your best path.
Favorite bird, he said.
Yeah, favorite bird, huh? Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That is awesome. Anyway, just be careful not to be too prideful, okay? Because that Leo energy can be a bit that way, which is okay to a degree. Just don't overdo it. And I love that it's your favorite bird. They are amazing, right? So anyway, definitely pertains because the lion is a really showy astrological sign to have. So yeah, they can be a bit on the arrogant, prideful side sometimes. So just keep that in check and you'll use love and compassion for your manifestation instead of this. Okay? I hope that helps you.
One thing I want to add to that, I was like saying like doing a right action over wrong action, right? Well, what is a right? What is a right in nature, not from man's law, right? A right is an action that does not hurt anybody or any other thing. That's a right. So if you do something and it hurts something or somebody, like an animal or another human being, that would be a wrong. Yeah. That is the true definition of a right. Not what the government says, not what your family says. No. The real rights in nature. Yeah. Just want to add that. Just so you understand. Okay, I got time for one more.
The last one.
What was it? David Moreno.
David! How's it going, sir?
Hope doing well.
David Moreno, huh?
Yeah. May 27th. David, hope you're still there.
Remember, guys, you can get a private reading. Information's in the description box. Just follow what it says, and you can get a private personal reading.
Yep. If you feel like you want to support our endeavors, that'd be really awesome. Yeah. Let's see. David Moreno. 527. That's 5 and 9.
David Moreno. He got an interesting card.
Are you still there, David? Yep.
Are those his two?
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting combo. Because isn't he this? What month is he born?
That's the 5 and then 29. 27. So it's 9. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. 217 is 9.
What's his birthday again?
May 27.
Makes him a Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Gemini. Cool. Cool. Okay. You ready, David Moreno?
Or just a minute. What date?
May 27.
Oh, not a Gemini. Or barely cusp with Cancer? No.
It's going to be a close call, I think.
No, not.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I got the dates all turned in my head. Okay.
Okay, David Moreno.
527.
I don't know which one I should pull first. Does it really matter? I'll do this one first. David Moreno, here you go. The Hierophant, right? Yeah. No, you should not become a priest. No, you should not become a pope either. No. This is inspiring yourself. But in doing so, you must do shadow work on yourself. I explained this a little while ago with somebody else. Um, this is being severe on the self. Yeah. So you can eventually inspire other people. That's what these two other ones are about. Yeah. This is really looking at yourself, looking at your life, what you have done, all the good things, all the bad things, and bringing all those bad stuff up. Really looking at yourself and really listening to that inner voice and asking yourself, have I done the right thing? Then was it wrong? Why did I do that wrong behavior? No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying that you do. That's private information. You will know this. And really working upon the self so you can eventually inspire other people. This card does not really represent this. This is all inner work, but the eventual goal is to inspire others. How can you be a good leader if you are not good yourself? See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what this is all about. So it feels like you must do true inner work. If you already have done this, continue on doing this. Like me, I know for a fact that I will be doing this until I exit this body. Yeah, I've done a lot of wrongs in my past, absolutely, and it's all about digging to what led me to that behavior, really, and then making a switch and taking the right action in this world. But first, realization must be there, and then it doesn't have to be like, oh, I know this now, and now tomorrow I'm gonna be all good. That's almost impossible. But first, you must realize this, and then you must work towards a better you. Yeah, yeah. Inspiring the self. Listen to that inner voice. Pretty crazy. You know what's even more crazy? Boink, here you go.
Deep diver.
Deep diving. This is the desire to know the truth. Feels like you must develop that desire. First thing, what you must do in searching for any truth is turn off the television. Yeah.
Black boxes in general.
Yeah, the black mirror. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I would highly recommend for you to look into Kabbalah, because that's ultimately one of the mystery traditions this derives from, right? Freemasonry as well. A lot of Egyptian symbology is in this too. So look for truth within yourself, right? Well, about the self, for yourself. And when you come to that understanding, then you come to realize, as I have, that almost, yeah, like I said, 98% of these people on the planet are living in the wrong action. And like I said in the reading before, a right is an action that does not harm anybody else, including the animal kingdom. And that's a part of shadow work, really knowing that difference. So, well, what this represents feels like you must, I'm kind of sure that you already do this to a degree, but it's all about going on a search for truth. He wants to know the truth. That's what this represents. That's why it also looks so bleak. Yeah, going off into the night, right? Into the darkness to see what's out there. Yeah. And it's a very lonely journey because, like the card says, the hermit, it's gonna suck up your time for sure. Yeah. Like I said in other readings, go a good place to start on how to figure the self out, how you work. Michael Tsariel. That's just one of them. David Icke, that's another one. Lloyd's Pie, go check that one out too. Human Origins, all that stuff. Yeah, that's a very good place to start. Yeah.
Atlantean Gardens.
Atlantean Gardens. What's his name again?
Robert Seffer.
Robert Seffer, that's a good one. That's a very good one to tie it all together in like a very short, give it to me straight kind of how do you say that? Condensed.
Yeah.
Condensed information. Robert Seffer. Go check that one out too.
Yeah, history based on archaeology and anthropology, not from the structured doctrines that are taught in the colleges and stuff, but the actual truth. Because they don't dare speak the truth because their ability to make funds is directly affected if they do speak their truth. And control, right? The control structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, those names, you may want to write down the timestamp or get pen and paper and write those names down. Everybody here in the stream should be listening to all those. And that's just the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
Like me, I got fears about myself that make a lot of sense. Physiological fear. Yeah. Kind of like a cat has a fear of water, right? Well, I have certain fears that I cannot explain. I'm not going to go into that, what those are, but I got certain fears that should not fear me, but yet they do. Because it's so ingrained into my DNA.
Yeah. Past life stuff. And we have a tea leaf for you.
Yep.
Interesting. Because this is based off your birthday. Leg. And I will read you what that is. Stepping into a new experience. A leg is firmly planted on the ground, even though the leg is well formed and muscular. There is no way of telling if the leg belongs to a man or a woman. This card indicates that you will be stepping into a new experience during the time frame shown, your birthday. And a lot of movement does seem to happen around birthdays, around people's birthdays. So there's some new experience that you have to look forward to coming up around your birthday, okay? Surrounding that time frame. So be looking for that. It might be very enlightening. Mm-hmm.
Search for the truth.
Guiding others with wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah. Knowledge of the self, right?
Yeah.
Inspiring the self after you've taken in the information so you can eventually inspire others.
Hi, guys. It's good to see all of you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, wow.
Not within a relationship, but just the world around us. Streaming was not the priority. And also, I made a wrong choice in the past last year, so
everybody makes that happen, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you can't backtrack and redo.
A choice out of fear, basically. Yeah, that's what it is. I recognize that, and I fully take responsibility. But it's moving out of that. So, I was living off the animalistic, fear-based. How am I going to survive without money? So, I had to do...
Because he lost his faith.
Not in myself, but in other people. Yep. So, All right, that was the last one for today. We really gotta go. We've been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta go. So I'm sorry.
We're back though. So you'll be seeing more for sure.
I do guidance readings these days. It's just for everybody to go and check that out. Check out Shannon. She does readings as well.
Yeah.
More fortune time readings.
Yeah.
Yep. So
based on planets and some energies going on out there. There's some really interesting ones coming up. So, and today, this 3-3 portal being right after Venus and Mars coming up with Anubis and getting judged. Yeah, that was a big deal. And the energies coming up, we have on the 6th, they enter into heaven, into Aquarius. And then after that, and the timekeeper moved yesterday too. And then after that, on the 11th, there's some interesting energy I'm going to be working with. And the 21st, I don't know. I'll have to let you guys know what that is. But I was looking at the planets. I think it's the 21st, Saturn moves again. And there's some interesting conjunctions going on at that time. So, yeah. But the readings are based off of the energy going on with our timekeeper in the sky. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Doesn't matter where you're going to be tomorrow, because that sucker is going to keep on turning anyway. Yep. Journey. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I cannot sing. But
he tries.
I try. If I would be able to sing, I would be like singing all the time. Yeah. So that may be a good thing that I don't.
I do that a lot when I'm doing housework and stuff. Making up songs just off the top of my head, stupid stuff.
Good. Yeah, it's all about being creative.
Yeah.
But hey, there you go.
If you want to book a reading or anything, information's in the description.
Go check that out if you want to support our endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't do this based off of making anything from Google. We don't do their ads or any of the BS. We're not supporting the beast, period.
Yeah.
We're going to use the beast.
It's kind of, it's strange. It's kind of
That's
strange.
Right.
Like,
you heard it.
You see a lot of people.
They used us long enough. It's time for us to use them, right?
It's they got the ads running, and at the same time they say that they're kind of enlightened, right? I mean, I'm not saying from a tarot point of view, but like gurus and all that, I've seen it. It's like if you got your ads running on Google,
then you're fully aware you're feeding.
Then you are aware that you're
the virus.
Contributing to evil. And if you think it's not evil, then you're wrong. Because if you got a monetization going on and you speak some sort of truth, I've seen it directly happen to my wife. She was doing on her other channel, Divine L. Go check that out, by the way. About the virus, right? The COVID. And this is not true. You cannot post this.
Yeah, they took one of my videos down. And it wasn't to do with COVID, though.
No.
I was just talking about supplements and what supplements can possibly help you with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they shut down free speech. That's the bottom line.
Medical advice,
that's
right?
Evil. That is evil. That's so if you got those ads running, that's giving the okay for evil to do its thing. See what I'm saying? That's another element.
And I know other channels, they have agonized and struggled with the idea of monetizing their channels. And I totally understand, you got to make a living somehow. You got to. But for us, feeding that monster is a really bad idea. So we're not doing it. So we depend totally on our people that watch us for that. So
because we are enlightened.
Yeah.
We know we know the pattern.
We're not going to make you sit through commercials to watch us.
Yeah.
No.
It's supporting evil, no matter how you turn.
Some of those commercials, oh my gosh. One of the evilest people on the planet is advertising on the New Age channels with their church. Out of Texas, hint, hint.
Yeah. First 3 seconds I saw that.
Evil. Use your intuition, people. Yeah. Pure evil. Mm-hmm. And acting.
Yeah, that's
makes me furious. It makes me want to attack him, literally. Not kidding. It's like, yeah, when I see or feel evil, I I go into war mode immediately.
Yeah, I could tell. I didn't know who this person was, and she showed him to me, and I was like,
oh yeah.
The church as big as a football stadium. I'm like, what? What? And then the guy himself, totally
It's
active.
The same one that wouldn't help people during a flood down in Texas. And it's the same one, I'm not naming names, but it's obvious who I'm talking about. And the same one that they found a bunch of money in the wall of the church. Accidentally, a plumber. There was a leak, a plumber was working on it. Bunch of money that was reported stolen, by the way. So that means they probably collected some insurance money to recoup their loss.
Yep.
Do tell. Anyway. Yep. Yeah, a bunch of creeps out there. Anyway.
All right.
We're going to do our best not to feed the beast, but use it to our advantage.
In doing so, like the example we just gave about the ads, right? It's doing the least harm to the ability that you still can exist, right?
Yeah.
It's like me myself, I'm trying to move away from meat, right? Because it's wrong for me. It's I don't like it. It's yummy, but that's it, right? Instead of eating meat every day, I eat it like 2 days a week, right? It's reducing the harm. The goal is to be completely off of it, but
there are amino acids that are necessary.
Yeah, I know. But there's other research, thousands of people that do without.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already having a gout and stuff, so I already got to stay away from it.
Mm-hmm. Purines.
So in proper research, it is possible. It is possible. So
yeah. I've always been very light on that area myself, just because I prefer vegetables.
Yeah.
You know what I eat for dinner? It's funny. I'll take an organic head of cauliflower. I chop it in half. I cook the cauliflower various ways, usually steam, but sometimes fry it or whatever. And sprinkle a little bit of cheddar cheese on it, and that's dinner.
And it's super yummy.
Yeah. It's like, I do that a lot.
But if you take now the example that I gave about meat, if in some miracle fashion, right? If everybody would do that, everybody would like only eat no more meat or just 1 or 2 days a week.
Very light, yeah.
That whole chain of suffering will be hugely broken.
And when you do buy it from local farmers.
Yeah.
Directly.
Because they mess around with it, all kinds of hormones and all kinds of.
Yeah, and that way you're getting grass-fed, organic. Yeah. The best thing and the animals are well cared for and stuff like that. So if you do buy it, try to go that route. Because I'm definitely trying to support our local farmers, the small farms that are trying to make a comeback and get rid of all the bad stuff that's been going on. Yeah. Because the meat, when it's killed that way and when it lives that way, the energy in that meat is not good. So if you get it from a local farmer where the animals are well cared for and stuff like that. It'll make a difference on how you feel and how much nutrition is actually there. Like huge amount.
What I
Vast difference.
just talked about with me.
Yeah.
That's this one, this card too. Why? Something my wife told me. Always ask why. Where does this come from? Eating meat. Well, it comes back from when the Earth was not on an axis. Some sort of major cataclysm happened thousands of years ago, which gave this planet seasons. Like, it didn't have well, sort of less.
Trying not to sneeze. Sorry.
It was like a perpetual spring, basically. But then after that cataclysm, we had winters, right? Summers and winters. And so the people experiencing a winter, they were on the brink of almost dying, right? So in order to survive, they had to eat their animals. And that is a direct cause of why we still eat that meat. Just because we had to survive. But do we still have to survive? Of course, but there's other ways.
Yeah, because they know farming now, and a lot of those did not know farming methods. So, and that's the reason you hear the stories about the gods coming and teaching them how to farm, so they didn't have to survive in that method. Yeah. So
just something to think about.
And if I don't sneeze, I'm getting ready to sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze that loud.
You should, because it's awesome.
Because it's really loud. Blow his ears out.
Okay. We gotta go. Thank y'all for hanging out. And yeah, see you on the next one. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Oh, wow.